Hello there everybody, welcome to the Key 23 channel. Today we're going to be trying out some VGC on Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is my first time ever getting involved in this kind of thing, getting into VGC as a whole really. So it's something I've always been interested in. I've been watching it since Pokemon X and Y, so way back in 2013. I remember I used to watch Jay Flynn all the time, the tournaments he used to host on his streams, and that's just really where I got into VGC as a whole. So today we're going to be using a team that I made myself. This is my pride and joy right here, so please don't slate it down in the comments. So we're rocking the Tyranitar weakness policy, a pretty basic set. I'm currently running low kick over superpower, mainly for if we don't Dynamax. Because that way we don't lower our attack and defense every time we use it. I'm also kind of in between using Fire Punch or Low Kick at the moment, just for that steel type coverage. I know with a lot of Excadrills running around at the moment it's very common for Tyranitar to run Fire Punch, but I just thought with Rotom's fire coverage already that this Tyranitar set would be better for this team. Speaking of the Rotom, that's the next Pokemon we've got. I've started to drop with Citrus Berry, Overheat Thunderbolt and Will-O-Wisp. Again, Thunderbolt over Volt Switch just for that extra bit of power in the late game. I don't plan on starting Rotom as part of my lead, so it's just there for the late game. Will-O-Wisp because a lot of physical attackers obviously in the meta at the moment, and it just helps with Rotom to take damage because obviously it's got such a low base HP stat. Next up we've got Grimmsnarl. Again, nothing really too shocking. Light Screen, Reflect, max defense, max HP. Taunt, so we can use our prank to taunt to help us against some Trick Room teams or other pranks that users such as Whimsicott you might want to set up a Tailwind. And then Spirit Break because there we go. That was in my switch, doesn't turn itself off. Spirit Break to help deal with special Dragapult. So obviously with the being a fairy type move, it hits it really hard anyway, and with the special attack drop as well, just find it to be a lot better. Gastrodon, I love Gastrodon. I'm going to say it's one of my favourite Pokemon at the moment. Dracovish, especially earlier on this year, was causing a bit of a havoc with its Vicious Rend damage. Storm Drain's just such a good ability, redirecting all the water type attacks, especially helps with Gyarados as well. Gyarados is a big problem. Especially for my team, got 3 water weaknesses already, so just having Gastrodon there is just such a rock for the team. Pretty standard set as well: Protect, Scald, Earth Power, Recover. Gastrodon's a pretty good candidate for one of the Dynamax in this team, and that's why it's here. Next up we've got Excadrill. Sandrush, Focus Sash, very simple, works really well with Tyranitar. Even if we don't bring Tyranitar, got the Rock Slide. So when we Dynamax we can set up our own sand, increase our speed and just go absolutely ham. I've decided to go for high horsepower over Earthquake, mainly because I have such a crippling ground weakness on my team. So if Excadrill's out with Duraludon, for example, Pokemon I don't have to Protect on, I don't want to be able to not use a ground type move just because I might kill myself. So that's why that's high horsepower over that. Iron Head, high flinch chance and Protect, pretty standard VGC. And then finally, my Duraludon. Speaking of Dynamax candidates, this thing right here is an absolute machine when it Dynamaxes. So I was struggling a lot against other Gastrodons, mostly, which is why I started to run Solar Beam on my Duraludon. I was originally using it in Snarl as well, but then Gyarados started appearing left, right and centre, so now it's got Thunderbolt. Honestly, it's just such a good Pokemon to Dynamax with. That max overgrowth, max grass move, that's just an absolute machine of an attack. And Duraludon's just quickly becoming one of my favourite Pokemon from this generation. So anyway, no time like the present, so let's just dive right into this. So as you can see, I've already tried a couple of battles. I've played 28, 120, lost 8. So I've been using the team that I've made, or as I've showed you before. I forgot to state before we were showing the team, the rental code will be there, but I was on screen. but I'll also leave it in the description as well for those of you who might want to try this team out. Okay, so we got a trainer already. Don't know how to say your name, sorry. I'm not fluent in, I think it's Chinese. Okay, so Dragapult, Tyranitar, Corviknight, Whimsicott, Arcanine, and Gastrodon. Ooh, very terrified. So obviously, straight away I'm seeing that Whimsicott Arcanine lead, thinking beat up. Obviously Arcanine's got Justified. Increase its attack attempt hit with a Dark type move. What do we think our best lead against this is? Honestly, I'm just going to go for Grimmsnarl, and I'm thinking Tyranitar, but with it being probably an offensive Arcanine, I'm just a bit concerned that it might have close combat, and I don't think we live that. What do we bring? What do we bring? I mean, I think Tyranitar's just a better option over Excadrill on this one, just because it is so weak to the Arcanine. I think we've got to bring Duraludon in the back, just in case he brings his own Gastrodon. And I think Rotom-w is probably a good final option. Helps us deal with the Corviknight, helps us deal with the Whimsicott if it's still left around. Can Will-O-Wisp if it's a physical Tyranitar or physical Dragapult. I think that's good. We've used up our time. I hope it's given me the team that I chose. Oh dear. We'll find out now. If I run out of time and it's just used my first 4 Pokemon, it could be difficult. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but it could be difficult. Let's have a look. Oh, so it's Tyranitar and Arcanine as the lead. Oh, wait, was this the lead that I chose? I think it was. Or are these just my first 2 Pokemon? Oh dear. I think it's just locked in the first 2, hasn't it? Okay, so it was their sound stream that went off first, meaning their Tyranitar is faster than mine. Let's have a look what we got. Okay, so it did bring Excadrill instead. Not ideal. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not the best turn one. Okay, I think I'm going to switch out Tyranitar just because we've had that attack drop. Am I? I don't really have anything to switch into. Alright, I've got 30 seconds left. I think I'm just going to protect the Tyranitar turn 1. And I'm going to go for an Earth Power on the Arcanine, just to see if I can get a special defense drop. See what he wants to go for, see if he is running that close combat on the Arcanine. Oh, he's gone for the Will-O-Wisp. Okay. And Rock Slide. Okay, so Gastrodon should eat this. It does resist. Yeah, that's nothing. That's like 33. Got stuff. Wow, high skill player. Okay. So he's probably weakness policy to Tyranitar. I'm going to... See, this is the thing with this team. I probably would have switched into Duraludon right now because the burn doesn't really affect it because it's special. And the Rock Slide wouldn't be very effective either if you just go for the same turn. Just go out into Excadrill. I think I do. I'm going to go out into Excadrill. Oh wait, no. No, I can't do that, can't do that. Just in case he goes for the burn. I'm just going to go for my own Rock Slide. And hopefully my Earth Power goes off this turn. Hope he doesn't get the double flinch. Nah, let me just get the Will-O-Wisp off though. Okay. Oh. Could have done with avoiding the Will-O-Wisp really though. Yeah, I mean it was the right play not to... Oh, what's that? Like I said, really high skill player over against it. Oh, a double flinch. Wow. Is this a King's Rock Tyranitar or something? This is a bit of a joke. I don't want to try the low kick just in case he's weakness policy. I'm going to go for another Rock Slide. Hopefully, I'm not sure what else we can do here. I'm going to dynamite. I don't want to waste my dynamite in case my opponent does. I'm very unlucky so far though. Okay, so we switch that Arcanine into... it's a good play by my opponent there. Really good play. I'm glad I didn't dynamite that. Oh wow, flinch again. Wow, 3 flinches in 3 turns. He's got to be King Drop. There's no way you get 3 flinches. Right, okay then. That Rock Slide's just so threatening. I do really want to get Rotom somehow. I'm just not sure how. If we low kick... Okay, so the Tyranitar's faster than us. So if we can get a low kick and a max Quake off, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking we've taken so many hits. Okay, so it's Dynamax Corviknight. Okay. I'm guessing we're going to see a max Airstream here. I'm not sure what into the... Well, or it could be a max Steel Spike into Tyranitar. Which, if we live, could be pretty good for us because we are the weakness policy, sorry. Come on, Gastrodon. Big old slug. Okay, let's see what. It is the max Steel Spike. Which do we need? Oh god no. Oh god no. And I get a defense boost from that as well. Okay, so with Tyranitar being burn the whole time anyway, wasn't really a lot we could do there. Let's go for a crunch. Will be a defense drop? No. Okay. Is this going to be weakness policy Tyranitar? More than likely. Oh, there's so much damage there. Let's have a look. Okay, must have... Yeah, there it is. Okay. So now I've just got to hope that my Rotom outspeeds it. Or we could just go straight to Extra Drop. No, we can do that actually. We can go to Extra Drop. He might switch out here, but even if he does, I don't think anything really wants to take a high horsepower. Let's have a look actually, let's have a look. I mean, his Corviknight's already out. So I don't think he's got any immunities to it. I don't think he's brought the Whimsicott. I think he might have... He's either got Dragapult or Gastrodon in the back. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the high horsepower. He's probably going to protect. Don't really want to get rid of the sand. I'm just going to max guard here, in case he goes for the max Airstream into a Gastrodon. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There we go, Extra Drill should get the kill. Very nice. Yep, max Airstream. And it is into the Gastrodon. Oh, so we've lost the Sandstorm anyway. Well, I think we should still be pretty fast. We are jolly Extra Drill. Max speed, max attack. Let's see what we've got. No, it's Arcanine, of course. Right. I think now he's definitely going to Will-O-Wisp. 100% going to Will-O-Wisp. So, Extra Drill, we're going to switch you out for a Rotom. Do you really want to set the rain? Not really. I'm just going to max Quake into the Arcanine. I'm thinking he's going to Will-O-Wisp. If he does Pro Play. It's a Pro Play from us. He does Will-O-Wisp. There we go. Max Airstream. Is this going to get him a speed boost? We live just about. Yeah, so here comes that speed boost. How much is this max Quake going to do? Pretty sure we're max special attack. Go on. Yes. Okay, so he's down to his last 2 Pokemon now. Or she, sorry. So that's a very important KO switch right there. I think we're both out of Dynamax now as well. Pretty sure we're Dynamax in the same tier. So, what's he got? What's he got? It's Gastrodon. Okay. That is terrifying. Okay, so I'm guessing. Do I Will-O-Wisp the Corviknight to try and help me for later turns? That's the real question. I've got a special defense which I might be able to let it scored. Okay, I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to go for a recover on Gastrodon. Actually, no, I'm going to protect. We need to try and keep Gastrodon alive for that water immunity. I got water immunity, of course. I'm going to go for an Earth Power to try and kill me, I imagine. Brave Bird into the Gastrodon. Earth Power as well, probably. That's a clutch Will-O-Wisp. That is a very clutch Will-O-Wisp. And what are you going for? Scald. Excellent stuff. I think Gastrodon does go down here though. That's the downside. I'm going to protect with Rotom. And I'm going to try and recover. Hoping by some miracle we live. But this way, even if we don't, we okay, we're not living this. I've done 13 health. No way. This Gastrodon is a big old problem though. Maybe I should have just gone for a knockout there. Although, no, probably not actually, probably not. I'm going to go for Thunderbolt this turn though. Do I Iron Head and try and flinch it? What's the flinch chance? I think it's like 30%. Is it? Or is it 10? I'm going to go for it anyway. Big brain plays. Go for the flinch. Didn't do a lot, but if we flinch it, it could be huge. Go for the bulk up. Okay. So hopefully this does just take it out now. Right? Not quite, not quite. Did it flinch? It does flinch. Wow. Leftovers as well. Okay. I mean, in all honesty, what does Rotom do to us? Is that 30% berry? That might just make it live. That is very unfortunate. I mean, Rotom can't really do anything to this anyway, so I'm just going to overheat. I'm going to high horsepower. It's got a high crit chance. It's neutral. Should do quite a bit. How much is this going to do to you? It's a 2-hit KO. Just going for the roost. Okay, so the overheat might have been the better play here. Just because he's now not a flying type. Even though it does lower my special attack quite considerably. How much does it do? Oh, the burn should take it out though. That looks less than 6%, right? Scald into the X-Control. No burn, please. No burn, please. Thank God for that. I think a high horsepower and overheat should take this out. I think. God, this game's been terrifying. Genuinely. Yeah, I'm going to go for overheat and a high horsepower. I don't understand if my opponent goes for the protect here, because I think with leftovers it might just survive. Well, nope, let's go for the protect. So high horsepower. It's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. And it does take it out. Rotom coming in clutch. Very good game from my opponent then. I am sweating. Look at our training card. Top notch. Oh dear. What a great way to start though. What a great way to start. Welcome to the channel. P23. Leave a subscribe if you enjoyed that battle. So I'm planning to do like 3 battles, 2 or 3 per video. Got a big chunk of points there. Of course we'll listen to B's theme. I don't know if it'll be the same for you guys. Maybe I'll leave game sound on, maybe I won't. Who knows. A battle against J. I can read that now. Okay. I mean, I'm seeing that Whimsicott Arcanine again. Okay. Very interesting, very interesting. So even though last game we didn't get to use the picks that we wanted, we still managed to come through with the win. That is one thing I do like about this team. All the Pokemon are very adaptable to whatever situation they find themselves in. I do see the Lapras as well, which is, I think, running Sheer Cold, which is a 1-hit KO move, which is terrifying. But I think it's going to be a Whimsicott Arcanine lead. What is our answer to that? I think it's Tyranitar. Maybe. Nah, I'm going to go Excadrill. T-Type Excadrill lead. I mean, Lapras probably runs Freeze Dry, so Gastrodon's not an option. He's got his own Tyranitar, Hydreigon in the back. I think Grimmsnarl Duraludon. Actually. Yeah, and then Duraludon and Excadrill in the back. Maybe. I'm still not claiming to be the best at choosing a team or team preview in general. J. Let's see what we've got. I mean, I'm predicting the Whimsicott and Arcanine. Again, don't know what those are. Whimsicott Sylveon, okay. Very interesting. This is not good for me. Nothing nice here. I'm guessing my opponent is going to go for... I mean, I think with Tyranitar we live a Hyper Voice, and it sets off our weakness policy. So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide, thinking that we do. I'm also going to actually I'm going to set up a light screen. That should help us live. So with light screen we should live, set off our weakness policy, and then step 3 profit. Can only shoot. Yep, so there's a Tailwind. I do like Whimsicott. Managed to breed my own yesterday. Not a shiny like that one, but... Okay, let's see what goes on here. Hyper Voice, yep. And we do live with Tyranitar. Weakness policy goes off. You'll love to see it. Let's see how much this Rock Slide will do. It's a big chunk of damage. Okay, so what is Grimmsnarl really going to do here? I mean, we do live another Hyper Voice, so I'm going to go for a Rock Slide, but I'm going to... do we save Grimmsnarl for late? No. I'm going to Taunt the Whimsicott. Oh, Taunt goes first. Love to see it. Oh, it's going to be the Energy Ball. Okay, that's good. That's good for my opponent. Do we still live that though? Do we still live? Tyranitar, you're a joke. That's 3 super effective hits. And I'm just living. Just living. Rock Slide takes both out. Okay, no miss is good. They're both down. Love to see it, you really do. What do I go for here? I mean, either one of them is a good pick. Let me go for extra drill, just to make the most out of these sand turns. At least this way we are the fastest thing in the field. Okay, so Lapras. And his own Tyranitar. Oh, her own Tyranitar, sorry. Shiny Tyranitar too. I think... what do they do here? What do they do? Probably weakness policy Tyranitar of their own. I'm not sure if low kick actually works on dynamic Pokemon because it's weight based, isn't it? I'm just going for another rock slide here. I think I'm going to Dynamax and both neutral bosses. Both the same. I'm going to max Steel Spike the Lapras. So this way we get a defense boost. I mean, definitely the fastest thing on the field, so. I mean, they're both neutral. Maybe the special defense boost could have been better against the Lapras. Now I'm thinking back. But we'll see, we'll see. So is this the Lapras? I can't remember what Pokeball this is now. No, it's the Tyranitar. Okay. That's terrifying. My Steel Spike should still do lots of laps though. Very nice. I think this Tyranitar's getting more speed this thing. Though he's just down outside that. Yeah, there is. Just take out our Tyranitar here. Oh, okay, gone for extra drill. I'll take that. Probably. And as long as we're faster than Lapras, which I think we should be. Oh my god, maybe not. She's hit. Oh, weakness policy. Okay, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down here. And he's taking out our Tyranitar. That's less than ideal. Not gonna lie to you. Tyranitar's so slow. I know I've not invested a lot into speed with it, but damn. I think I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. I'm gonna max Steel Spike, get a defense boost into the Tyranitar. We are still the fastest thing on the field. I mean, we lived the max ground move last turn. Oh wait, we were +1. He was neutral. Now it's he's +2 with neutral. We're +1, sorry. But we +2 after this turn, unless my opponent goes for the max guard on the Tyranitar. No. How much is this going to be? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, one more and then we'll knock out. Get the defense boost as well. Although he might go into the max quake into the Duraludon. Seeing it's more of a threat. Oh no. Oh, I forgot about the damage from Lapras. Okay. And with a very special defense. This could be a saucy. Now this, I'm pretty sure Duraludon's surely got a lot of speed. Lapras. Maybe not. Freeze dry. Doesn't even knock out after the special defense boost. Wow. I think this is a good game. Ah, the Tailwind. I have got my head in my hands. Oh, you're joking me. I completely forgot about it. Well, there's a difference between me and better players right there. I completely forgot about that. Let's be honest, after 2 special defense boosts, I don't think I can even take out the Tyranitar, so we'll try Thunderbolt. Get rid of Lapras, try and make it a 1-on-1 if we can. Oh, with the fastest thing on the field. Oh, Tailwind. That makes so much more sense. Damn. I mean, if you ever want to win a game, that's how you do it. Right there, by my opponent. Probably gonna take me down, yeah. Wow, that was... I beat myself there. I completely forgot about Tailwind. Should have tried to stall that out. A bomb mushroom, thank you. Thank you, Pokemon. Well, we definitely got end on a loss like that, so might as well continue battling. I can't believe we lost that, you know. That was completely preventable. I was so shocked. I was like, why is Lapras faster? Bloody Tailwind. Oh, damn. But hey, we're living in. Remind me to check for Tailwind. That was well played by my opponent, though. Can't take it away from them. They used their Tyranitar a lot better than I did. That Lapras strat with it as well, to hit it for like a tiny amount of damage and then set off its weakness policy was just well played all around. Oh, this is a hard hitting team. This is a hard hitting team. What's my opponent lead here? I think Rotom and Gashadon look really good in this game. I'm thinking for my lead I'm going to go Duraludon and Grimmsnarl, and then in the back bring Gashadon, Rotom. Gashadon and Rotom get such good synergy. Rotom being immune to ground and immune to water, but then Gashadon being able to redirect those water attacks. Lovely training card, by the way. Okay, final game of the day. In we go. What lead is this? T-Type Drill. Okay. Another terrifying lead. These weakness policy Tyrannosaurs. Right, so turn 1, I'm going to switch out. Get me away from this. Do we go into Rotom? It's probably going to Rock Slide. Does Gashadon take it any better? Well, yeah, it resists, but is it really going to do that much more? I mean, with probably an attack from the extra drill coming into that slot as well. Can't really get the burn off though, can I? I should have brought my own extra drill. That's where I've gone wrong here. Should have brought my own extra drill. So yeah, I'm just going to go to Gastrodon and I'm going to set Reflect up. This is a rough matchup. Very rough indeed. My opponent is going to Dynamax. Is it going to be the extra drill? I imagine so. Yeah. And I'm assuming a max ground just going into that Duraludon slot. Let's hope this Reflect helps me with it. It'll obviously help me live, but you know. Max Steel Spike, okay. Oh, into the Brimstone. Okay, that was well played, man. Venom. Very well played. There is no defense as well. I mean, we did manage to get a Reflector, but that did nothing. The Grimstone just got bodied. It was Life Orb, that's why. Okay, so I think the smart move here is to go to Rotom. I think we Dynamax and Max Geyser, and I think we protect from a Rock Slide from the Tyranitar. So the next turn, the Extra will still be the fastest thing though. And the next turn we can Will-O-Wisp the Tyranitar. Hopefully make it not as dangerous for when Jarvan comes into that. And we can get a Water boosted. Oh, I should have gone for... No. I think this was my best one. Get rid of the sand. Because I don't obviously have sand on my team this time. Let's have a look though. Max Quake. Oh! Okay. I'll take that. Rock Slide. And you can't flinch when you're Dynamaxed. This should do massive chunks to this exit then. Not quite enough to take it out. But yeah, we've got the Rain Net now as well. Good stuff, good stuff. And we've made my opponent waste a turn of Dynamax as well there. Did I just get rid of the Exegil? I think so. We'll get a special defense boost from it as well. I'm also going to Will-O-Wisp that Tyranitar just because I think we should be faster than it. And that'll help us survive a Rock Slide. Max Rockfall. Oh dear, I didn't think of this one. Oh, you live on 20. That's clutch. Oh, he's setting up the sand. Okay. We're going to nom on our berry. We should be faster than Tyranitar though. Please land. Yes. Okay, so we've been Tyranitar. Crunch into the Gastrodon. Okay, no defense shot please. Max Quake. Good stuff, good stuff. I think it's smart. Depends what my opponent's one of their last Pokemon is. I hope it's weak to water. I really do. Because then we can set our Rain up. Or if not, maybe I don't want to set that Rain up. Not now. Ooh. No, we're just going to Max Quick into the T-Tar. And... oh, what is this Gyarados going to do? Probably outspeed me in Waterfall, to be honest. I mean, I'm going to try and Will-O-Wisp it. I think that's the... I don't want to say the best thing to do. Oh, the Tyranitar's protected. Okay, that's it setting off its weakness policy then. Oh, the Waterfall. Storm Drain! Good to see my opponent forgot about that as well. That's clutch. Get a Will-O-Wisp off on this as well. Oh, I evolved. Okay. Just only hope it's Choice Banded. I mean, I'm guessing the weakness policy is just going to go off now. Yeah, special defense boost, which don't really help us in this situation. Maybe I should have set up the Rain. Maybe I should have. Assuming Gyarados is faster, but is it choice? Leftovers, okay. Right. In which case, I'm going to protect the Gastrodon. I'm going to predict the Power Whip into that slot. I'm going to Thunderbolt. Is it going to Power Whip? Please Power Whip. Yes. Oh dear. Big brain plays Thunderbolt. How much is this going to do? 4 times effective. Easy. Easy. We are probably going to go down to a Rock Slide now though. Unless we dodge. We're going to dodge? Any dodge? No. No dodge. Yeah. So that will take us down. So even after the weakness policy boost, my opponent is still neutral. As it's been. So maybe send out Duraludon. The real question is, what is my opponent's lost? That big old problem, that's what it is. Are you special? And the real question again, are you Focus Sash? I'm going to... Okay, so Gastrodon should be the slowest thing. So I'm going to Earth Power if it is Focus Sash, and I'm going to Draco Meteor, because this thing is a big old threat. I'm not saying Tyranitar's not a threat, but neutral attack, being burned. No Dynamax is left. I am just concerned as to what this Dragapult wants to do. The reason I went for Earth Power as well is if the Dragapult's not Focus Sash, we could potentially get a special defense drop on the Tyranitar. Oh, that's doing nothing. You avoid it. Wow. Superpower into the gap. Oh no, into Dragon. Okay. Okay. Do we live another Flamethrower? First question. Oh my god, that does so much. Wow, Gastrodon's coming through. Yeah. I think Gastrodon wins this game, but I mean, there's no point wasting a Draco Meteor on a Dragapult this time. Earth Power will take it out, guaranteed. And we outspeed the T-Tar. So if we do lift the Flamethrower, for whatever reason, we can get a big chunk of damage off on this T-Tar as well. I don't know if we will live, but I think Gastrodon wins this game anyway. Do we live? 2 HP. Huge. How much is this going to do? Not quite enough. Burn will take it out though. Crunch. I mean, you're -1 now. Yeah, Gastrodon's just going to eat that. This is exactly why I didn't run Superpower or Mantle. This exact reason. Is the Burn going to take the Tyranitar out now? Okay, Sandstorm's gone. Duraludon. Lives on 1. We should KO with a Flash Cannon though. I mean, doesn't really matter. Go for Earth Power again. Go for a Flash Cannon. Yeah, match has been cancelled. Okay. I understand that from my opponent, to be fair. Not much she could have done, really. But anyway, that'll be the end of our first episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, and comment me if you think you have any improvements for my team that I've got at the moment, or if you have any rental teams you want me to try out. So obviously I'm going to be using my team mostly, but I want to try and use other rental teams as well while we're here, because that way I get to learn how other teams work, I get to learn the dynamics, and that'll help me counter them in future battles. I'll be like, oh, I know exactly what that Pokemon's trying to do because I've used it in this team, or so on. So yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.